drag him out.
I don't like crowds.
What?
Anime NYC just happened.
I was gonna say, what are your favorite conventions?
Well, being a New York, born and bred native, I think Anime NYC has gotten better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like for this example, this past one felt the most tame in a good way because there was a lot of space we could walk around.
Thank God.
I didn't feel so overwhelmed. The lines weren't crazy long at all.
Oh my God!
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I recently went to Anime Expo for the first time this past summer in LA, and that's like a massive one.
Yeah,
And
I wanted to Anime Expo so bad.
I felt a little overwhelmed day one. I was like, "This is a lot," but it was awesome. Like it was like if you're looking for like
Anime Expo, like
Los Angeles.
Okay, because I'm thinking
like San Diego Comic-Con.
No,
I've never been to a Comic-Con in general. Never been to New York. Never been to San Diego.
You never went to New York Comic-Con?
Yeah, crazy, right?
Because I've been around San Diego Comic-Con because I was in that area
at the time
for a wedding. Why was I over there actually? Yeah, a wedding. Yeah, I was in San Diego for a wedding at the same time as Comic-Con. So I couldn't go to Comic-Con, but I saw where the convention. I know where the convention center is.
Yeah.
Like, they only got one strip in San Diego anyway to Gaslamp or whatever to go drink and all that. So it's a lot.
And the only other one I can think of off the top of my head, which is like I had like a kind of like a really dope experience at because I just got to just see the spectacle of it, is Katsucon in
Let's go!
DC.
I'm trying to convince him to go.
I mean, there are more cosplayers than casual attendees there. Like, if you want to see like the craziest, dopest cosplayers and like amazing cosplay, Katsucon's the place to go because everyone's just there like ready to show out in like their immaculate cosplay.
So Danny can't wear that.
Danny can wear that and enjoy the con and be like and take pictures with like some of the dopest.
Put a
cosplay.
mask on.
Yeah, you call it a day.
I'll get the fabrics and
get the fabrics. Nah, we get.
But if you're East Coast, like definitely, I think like especially being in New York, I think Anime NYC is a great one for you to just be like, yo, this is like the city's con to be at, right
this
here.
time it's in August in 2024, right?
Yeah, how are you guys feeling about that?
Well, tickets go on sale in December.
Do they really?
I think they just made an announcement today. I think they said that the ones that are going on December is like for people who really want it early, but I think they want the general sale to be in January.
Yeah.
Just to give people some
But that
time.
is too much of a fast turnaround. I just spent mad money. Well, not me,
plus
but
Christmas.
Like, if I'm an average person, you just spent money.
Me.
It's what is it? November fucking 22nd.
It's almost
now?
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Like by then, I mean, this episode will come out later on, but like at that point, it's like, bro, I can't buy no tickets.
No.
I think a lot of people are excited that it's going to be in the summer because the close turnaround to Thanksgiving and like especially people getting sick this time of year and like not being able to be with their families because
and it won't be cold.
Exactly. Yeah.
It wasn't cold though.
You
surprisingly,
you're not in skimpy outfits.
It wasn't cold on Friday.
Friday was beautiful.
For the first time, for the first time in like 5 years. Okay, first time in 5 years.
Yeah.
No. But global warming has not made that true.
It's been so cold.
It's been brick the past 3 years.
You weren't out there in Mirko 2 years ago at LineCon, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like maybe a miracle needs to wear jeans.
I wore sweatpants and I was dying.
Unless you're bad, bro.
We weren't expecting to be out there in the cold for 3 hours.
I'm not a fan of the August switch.
He wears like 3 layers anywhere he goes, okay, guys? So don't listen to him.
Why don't you like the August?
You got me on that one because I did wear 3 layers there, and I wore 3 layers today.
And he's wearing 3 layers right now.
Well, like, fine. You win right there. But to be fair, most cosplayers have layers, I think.
Depending on their cosplays.
True.
If I'm not showing ass, I'm going to have layers, I think. So if it's August and New York August, come on, son. Let's not act like New York August is some cakewalk where you're not going to be dying of sweat.
There's
possibly.
AC in there.
You're still going to be outside. It's going to be bigger. They have the whole venue this time. It's not going to be just inside. God. And you still have to get there. Like,
it's a good time. I'm happy for it.
I am curious to see. My thought process is that a lot of the East Coast people are going to go to Anime NYC, and a lot of West people are going to go to Anime Expo come August or whatever. Because I don't know if people.
They're at the same time, right?
I think Anime Expo is the weekend of 4th of July.
Okay.
But still, that's still like the next month you got another huge con.
See, but it also cuts into 2. It cuts into Dragon Con and Blurred Con, from what I've heard, and it's right around the corner from Colossal Con. So it's like a lot of people are.
And Dream Con is also
in July.
What is Dream Con?
RDC World's con.
You don't know RDC World?
No, when is it?
Supreme Dreams, Mark Phillips.
Who's
like
that?
a big
the dudes who make.
Oh yeah.
Calm down, Jamal.
Yeah.
Those guys,
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, calm down,
Texas.
Jamal. Don't pull up the 9. Yeah, those guys. Like they have their own. create their own con.
Oh yeah.
I actually went to that one this past summer as well.
Yeah,
and
I was like jealous. I was like, yo, how was that? Because I wanted to go because my boy Nelson, shout out Nelson, the dude who do Broadcast Boys.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
They work for House of Highlights, so they do collaborations with them because they have a tight relationship. They built like a whole basketball court for them at the thing, and they had like some type of shit.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah, that was fun.
So like he hosted that for them. I'm like, I would love to go to that because that's like a group of guys, especially a group of black guys who put together a con themselves.
One brown guy in there too. Shout out to.
Oh yeah, shout out to
I think his name's Dylan, right?
Dylan, yeah, fucking Dylan. Dylan is actually fucking.
He's a real instigator. Bro. That's why I like him.
Yeah, he loves fucking around. But like watching like creators like
come out.
We're not. I mean, I don't consider us big whatsoever, right? But
hey. Y'all going up.
Getting there.
We're going
there.
We have a meet like we're close to 500 followers somewhere, but like you know what we just started. We 6 months in at the time of this recording, but like watching somebody younger than us, you know, go from just creating just these random skits that was posted by the Daquan page on Instagram.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yo, they've been doing it for a minute.
They're wee lads, bro.
How old?
No, they gotta be our age, bro. They're like 29, 30.
Yeah.
They're probably in their.
That's not mine.
The youngest.
Bro,
28, 29.
How old do you think Mark? Mark is probably
Mark's
like 27.
You think Mark's
27?
Man, I'm a
Mark Phillips. And
Phillips.
what I was saying is I would love to go to that just to show support because that is a homegrown.
Absolutely.
That's a con that's not put on by a bigger company. That's a con that's put on by the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it may have some issues from what I hear and things like that, like in regards to organization, but it's a learning, growing experience.
Exactly.
Like 3 years in, and it's getting bigger.
He's 29.
See, he's my age.
Not my age, so he's younger than me. Sorry.
Bueno, okay.
Sorry, guys. My bad. But I would love to go to that, but I think that's also in August as well. So it's about to be a tight race between all these cons.
Yeah.
Danny, would you go to Anime NYC if it was in August?
Yeah, I why not? I'm not going to be dressed up. I mean, if I'm going to be dressed up, I ain't going to be in layers.
You got to dress up.
Right.
I'll wear a mask.
A mask?
In the summer heat?
It'll be like a frontal mask. It's not going to be like a head covering mask.
I think you should just go with your Bleach cosplay. Go with Chad.
Bleach? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you're thinking about cosplaying like Chad. That's right.
If I were to do somebody, it'd probably be Chad. You know, all I need is a button down. I need some kind of decor for the arms.
Thing.
Yeah, and that's it. Y'all get the fabrics.
We got like
fabrics.
What was it? We got like 9 months.
Or you could just wear like whatever like filler episode outfit he had on, like just call it a day.
Probably a suit. One time he wore.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll have to like kind of like do your hair so it's like bangs.
Get some
There we go. Some
bangs. Is he allowed to have bangs?
Let's go. You do what you want.
So yeah, you just get some bangs, you'll be good.
All right.
But how'd you feel about Anime NYC anyway? Like
I was gonna say, yeah. I thought it was a good time. I was super happy, like he said, that you could actually walk there. The last couple of years has been really crowded despite like COVID stuff. So thank God I was like, I can walk. That's great. I made my cosplay, which was Scanty from Panty and Stocking in 2 days, guys. So my friend was like, hey, 2 weeks ahead ago. What if we went as Scanty and knee socks for the Panty and Stocking panel? And I was like, that sounds like a great idea. And then I was like, wait, I'm broke. I can't do this. And she was like, we'll do it on a budget. And we're like, cool.
Do it on a budget.
And then we ordered stuff. And then, literally. And then we ordered stuff. And we're like, all right, cool. And I still ended up, between all the materials and everything, I still ended up spending like $120. So
see, but you, with a $120 budget, was able to put your vision to life. Coming like
touche.
A real cosplayer.
Yeah.
I'm not a real cosplayer. Like
Don't
I said, I just throw on a Spidey spandex suit.
You don't have to make everything to be a cosplayer.
And again, and I think that's what's so dope, like we were saying before about cosplayers, like it doesn't matter how you go about it, if you're there and people are seeing that you're a character or trying to, bring out a character that you like, that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think that's so fun. And I think
I
that's
just
why
be there looking at everybody else stuff like I am fighting for my life to like keep up with some of y'all, and y'all are just too good, bro. I mean, the only thing that I think was impressive with my crocodile thing is that
your crocodile looked good, though.
It looked so
legit.
good.
It looked real good. Don't front.
Everything.
In my head, I'm like, this shit is mid as fuck.
No, you look so.
I got on a polo button down.
I saw at least 4 or 5 other Crocs, and yours was probably the best.
Thank you. I can't blush because I'm black, but I am thankful for the compliments. But like those other crocodiles, you know what it is? I'm looking at like their furs and all that stuff. Like I'm like, ooh, that fur looking elite. My shit is very just an Amazon coat that I threw over my threw over my shoulder.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it works.
It's a good time though. Like I told you, I was like, I'm not built like you. My feet was hurting after one day. I think I
and he wasn't in heels, guys.
I was in Doc Martens that weren't broken in. That's the same thing as heels. Close.
I don't know. I was in heels.
Not the
I was in my dick stompers, as my friends like to call them, guys. So it was a lot. They were actually a lot more comfortable because I could actually last in the whole con. I brought backup shoes, but I was like, I'm lasting. I'm gonna do my best.
You bought some chocolates?
I did. I bought flats, the foldable flats.
Oh, you need those. You need those. At least it wasn't the Chinese slippers. Remember them shits from back in the day?
What do you mean back in the day? My mother still got them.
You cosplayed a second for 2 days, right?
2 days, yeah. So I did Friday and Saturday. So Saturday I was Schoolgirl Mirko, the one that Horikoshi just drew out.
Right.
Yeah, where she's with Hawks. So that was really fun. I hadn't worn my ears in a while because I made my ears. So they were pretty big.
Did anyone ask for you to step on them?
No, I'm very sad about that. But you guys can ask me.
You guys failed her. You anime degenerates failed her.
It's not free. We not step.
What we charge?
We charge for steps.
Yes.
We not.
They got a podcast to fund, guys.
Give me $10. I will step on you.
If you want to see more figures here, we said
there
10?
you go. Yeah.
$15 a step.
There we go.
If you enter code Danny, you might get it for $12.
The link to Feet Finder will be in the description below.
Feet Finder? That's a site?
It is.
Yeah.
Why do I know that?
Bro, you just know these things.
How do y'all both know? Like, yeah.
I mean, people on TikTok be like
So,
promoting
hold on.
their stuff.
How does this Feet Finder? Do you type in somebody's name to find
I
their
have
feet?
no idea.
Or do you type the type of feet you're looking for?
They got a search bar. I don't know.
These are the real questions.
Because I'm like, now I'm curious. I'm like,
you gotta do some research. You gotta.
Am I looking for Scarlett Johansson feet, or
No.
am I looking for dancer feet?
No, we're gonna be.
Because dancer feet is.
We're not sponsoring them, guys.
The Moonpiece Podcast is brought to you by FeetFinder.
No!
Hey man, anything for the bag, right?
Yeah,
It's a code Kimmy for 20% off.
Let me know. We need to fund this stuff, guys. No, but and then Saturday night for the after party, I was Tengen. So thankfully, I went from white hair, red contacts to white hair, red contacts, and changed the outfit. So it worked out.
I was fake Kakashi on Saturday.
Fake Kakashi? What does that entail?
Like I wore a headband and I had a scar on my face and that was it.
Oh, is that
what
you
you were? I
were?
had a green vest. Yeah, and I was like, I'm not wearing anything.
Oh, that was
else.
a scar on your eye. Oh, I thought you just had something going on.
He said, I thought you were crippled.
You just thought I was just dicking around? Like,
I don't know. I thought Kimmy was letting you down and not telling you there was something on your face.
I'm
But I've only seen a few pictures, so I don't know.
The disrespect.
Like,